Um, Lately I've been very stressed out, and I found these videos on YouTube. Um, it's just wild horses and in their habitat and with very relaxing music. And um, this one is 30 minutes long. So that's what I watch to get my brain from uh, only thinking about dark things. It helps a lot, and it's relaxing, and it gives my mind a break. And in case you need um, a suggestion on how to get your mind to relax um, when you're constantly worried about something, um, this is something that helps me. My daughter is my inspiration. She loves horses, and she likes taking horse riding lessons. So I watch these videos for relaxation because she reminded me that I too love horses. There's my keto lunch. I skipped breakfast. Bismillah. And I am pouring my Palo Azul tea or my kidney wood tea. I drink that a lot. I keep drinking it. I hope it's helping my kidneys. It says it helps with kidney stone problems, kidney problems, and high blood pressure. Bismillah. So that's my beverage with lunch. And it also is supposed to help with digestion. It's supposed to help speed up digestion. So what I have here is riced cauliflower, and I made it like fried rice with some Spanish seasoning. It has bits of onion and chopped up broccoli stems in it, and then I have boiled eggs for my protein. And I put a few of the salted capers in it, and they're very delicious. They have a floury taste, but I'm not adding any other form of salt because they're very salty. They're in a salt. They're in a like just in salt. They don't have any brine, and the flavor of the flour they use to make capers is still there. It tastes like a flour with salt on it. It's good, and I found these in a salvage store in Kentucky. That's one of the things I found when I went with my mom and my sister. Bismillah. Mmm, so good. Mmm, I like it. Mmm. I used to like capers in brine, but now capers in salt are definitely another level. As long as you don't use another form of salt, that's your source of salt for your meal. And the salt is also a little bit infused with the flavor, with the floury flavor of the capers. Mmm, I like it. I put a leftover piece of onion that was just laying around. I chopped it up put it in the pan, sauteed it, blackened it a little. That's okay. Blackened onion doesn't taste bad. And then I had some leftover cauliflower stems. The kids ate the the floret of the cauliflower, and no, I'm saying cauliflower. I mean broccoli, of the broccoli. And then they ate the broccoli florets, and then I chopped up the stems that they did not eat and added them to my pan. And then I put a bag of riced cauliflower from Aldi, and I put it in the pan with, and I put butter in, and that Bedea seasoning that I like. I like my fried rice to have that Spanish flavor. It's Bedea Sazon Tropical. I don't know how they pronounce it. Tropical, I don't know. But in English it would be tropical. Tropical seasoning. Kidney wood tea doesn't have much flavor, but apparently it has. And I also gave some of my plants some that smelled funny because of probably because something was in the pot. There was probably a smell in the pot when I cooked it, and I think that the smell or taste from the pot went in the tea, and it didn't taste good. So I've watered my plants with it. I thought about it for a couple of days before I did it. I was saying, what if I pour this in there and they die? But they perked up, and it looked like they liked it. So I'm happy. If I have some with a funny taste, I'll give it to the plants. There are a lot of things I can't taste. I put cilantro in it, chopped cilantro, and I can't taste it. It has zero, nothing. I don't have any benefit of paying for it because I can't taste it. Lucky for me, I can taste salt. I can mostly still taste salt, sweet, and hot, and sour. But things that we have been sick with a virus, and I'm suspicious it was COVID. It was exactly what we had when we had COVID, except it didn't go into pneumonia for me this time. I've had it before, so they say it doesn't get as severe if you've had it before. I had it twice before. That's how I know what it feels like. You get the worst body aches of your life. It feels like your muscles and your skin hurt. But I've coughed most of it out now.
What is that?
That's my cauliflower, riced cauliflower. You want
I
some?
don't know what that is.
That's my tea, my kidney wood tea. It has no flavor. You want to taste it?
Yeah.
It just tastes like cold water.
Really?
Uh-huh.
What does it do?
Helps your kidneys. Sometimes I put Crystal Light in it.
Post it in. Put it.
No, I don't want to now. I already did, and it has caffeine in it, so I don't need that much caffeine. I had one earlier with that in it, and it's caffeinated.
Mama, did you show them my new mouse?
No,
Okay, I'll show you guys my new mouse.
you got a new mouse from, what was that place? Best Buy yesterday. It was on sale for Black Friday. He was lucky because he got the last one. The regular price for that mouse
It's $130. Hold on, Mommy.
is $130.
Okay, here. So the regular price for it is $130, and I have it right here.
Is it a wireless mouse?
Yeah.
Oh,
It comes with the USB port to like put inside and the charger for it. And
yeah.
also a wire just in case you want to play wired.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I'm glad you have a wireless mouse now.
So then I don't want to worry about cable management.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm almost done with this. Well, they got a temporary, like, temporary ceasefire. But I hope that they can quit altogether. No one should have to die. No innocent people should have to die. We should all be able to live and eat and seek a living, make a living. Men should be able to support their families and move about freely. These capers, I think they would be very expensive if I bought them at a regular grocery store, but I was looking for them at regular grocery stores in Memphis and I couldn't find them, the ones in salt, because I watched a cooking show where they were saying that the salty ones have a better flavor. So I was looking for some, and then lo and behold, I found it at the salvage place. Oh, I was so excited. I got several jars because I think $2 is a very good price for those when they are probably a lot more expensive if I buy them, if they're not salvaged. But I was reading online about salvage stores because, you know, I'm a nerd. I have to look everything up and read about it. But anyway, I was reading about the salvage grocery business, and the Amish and Mennonite people have been behind it, behind getting it started, where they take the things that the companies, it might be close dated or a truck might have had an accident, so they can't sell it in the grocery store anymore. So the Amish people get huge truckloads, ginormous, multiple truckloads of salvaged groceries because they don't take food stamps or anything. So when they have like 12 children in the house, they need to feed them, and getting salvage groceries and using them and feeding your family, there's no shame in saving and eating food that falls from the rich man's table, which is what it is an analogy I like to make. When we eat salvage food, I feel like it's an example of eating the crumbs that fell from the rich man's table. And that is, I feel like, no, you don't have to. No one has to. It's not an obligation. It's nobody's obligation. But I like that analogy, and it makes me think of the story of Lazarus that we learned from the Bible. I think that story's in the Quran too, but I'm not sure. But I know learning it from the Bible was he was begging the rich man for crumbs that fell from his table, and the rich man refused. But in this case, the rich man is not refusing. They're letting us take the salvage food. And it's become like a subculture all over the country now. They have salvage grocery stores because the Mennonite and Amish people have I don't know how, but they would contact people and keep contacting people until they contacted the right people and set up a legitimate and legal way to do it. So I'm proud of them. They do things that differently, and that's just so quintessentially a natural way thing for them to do. When I was young, people would bring us truckloads of outdated bread and outdated snacks and things, and like individuals would bring truckloads that they had salvaged from a grocery store where the manager had been nice and let them. But now they have set it up where it's an empire, where they can take the salvage groceries so they don't go to the landfill. That's wasteful, and waste is unholy, I guess. That was my little preach of the day.